Hello Kurumjiri and welcome to Sktv's News. You are watching Primetime English News with me, Jessie. Now as usual, giving you the headlines first. Steering wheel down strike by tanker drivers disrupt supply of petrol and diesel in the state. Most oil pumps ran out of fuel. Centre releases tax devolution amounting to 1,09,019 rupees for 28 states. Manipur gets rupees 682 crores. And Union Minister Ganpat Rao Jadhav recommends Arjuna Award for Manipuri weightlifter Psycho Mirabai Janu, writes letter to Sports Ministry. Alright, now giving you the news in detail. Many petrol pumps across the state have shut down, leaving the general public struggling to refill their vehicles at the few stations still operating due to a cease work strike by oil tanker transporters. Long queues formed in front of oil pumps yesterday as panic buying spread until around 8:30 p.m. with similar scenes repeating early this morning at stations with remaining stock. While many pumps ran completely dry, some were only able to dispense diesel. Meanwhile, the black market is thriving with petrol widely available through unauthorized sellers at inflated rates of 130 to 150 rupees per litre. Tanker drivers initiated the strike yesterday over the government's failure to address their grievances, primarily the collection of illegal taxes on national highways. This follows a memorandum submitted by the Manipur Petroleum Transporters and Drivers Association on July 15, which issued a 15-day ultimatum as well as a subsequent round of inconclusive talks with authorities on July 29. Union government has released additional installment of tax devolution to state governments amounting to 1,09,019 rupees for 28 states, including Manipur. The centre will also release a normal monthly devolution for states on 10th of August 2026. This release is in line with the commitment of Government of India to strengthen the finances of states to accelerate their capital and developmental expenditure. Manipur has received 682 crore rupees as tax devolution from centre. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Imphal has thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman for the release of advanced tax devolution of rupees 682 crores to Manipur. In a post on social media, Chief Minister Imphal asserted that the timely support will significantly strengthen development initiatives and accelerate the state's progress. He also thanked Centre for its continuous support. Union Minister of State Independent Charge for Ayush and Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare Ganpat Rao Jadhav has written to the Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports Dr. Manshukh Mandavia on his own initiative, urging that India's celebrated weightlifter and Olympic medalist Mirabai Janu be considered for the prestigious Arjuna Award this year. In his letter, Union Minister Rao Jadhav highlighted Mirabai Janu's exceptional achievements and her remarkable contribution to Indian weightlifting. The minister noted that the athlete from Manipur has created history through her outstanding performances at the Commonwealth Games, bringing immense pride to the nation. Rao Jadhav highlighted Mirabai Janu's remarkable record of winning gold medals at successive editions of the Commonwealth Games and her distinction of being the athlete who won India's first gold medal on each of these occasions. The minister also highlighted her exceptional performances in the 48 kg category, including her record-breaking lifts in the snatch, clean and jerk and total lift categories. Jadhav further highlighted that Mirabai Janu has already been honoured with several of the country's highest sporting recognitions, including the Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award and the Padma Shri, besides winning an Olympic medal. However, her childhood dream of receiving the Arjuna Award, which she had nurtured since her early days of training in her village in Manipur, remains unfulfilled. Urging the Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports to consider her nomination, Minister Pratap Rao Jadhav expressed that honoring Mirabai Chanu with the Arjuna Award would be a fitting recognition of her outstanding performances, exceptional talent and invaluable contribution to Indian sport. He also asserted that Saiko Mirabai Chanu's inspiring journey from a small village in Manipur to becoming one of India's most accomplished weightlifters is a testament to her determination, perseverance and dedication, and serves as an inspiration to millions of young Indians. Social activist Sanjoy Ahanthem has demanded the convening of the monsoon session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly to pass a decisive resolution on updating the state's NRC and enacting a narco-terrorism control law. He suggested that legislators adopt a unanimous motion urging central authorities to issue a gazette notification for the Manipur NRC update while halting census operations until it is finalized. The activist warned that conducting a census prior to the NRC update would erode the political rights of indigenous communities and severely impact their economy, culture, and identity. He further emphasized the need for a stringent law to curb narco-terrorism allegedly committed by Kuki armed groups under the Sioux Pact, ensuring harsh punishments for perpetrators. Highlighting the challenges posed by illegal immigration, Sanjoy urged all legislators to take a firm stance and tackle these issues through the strict enforcement of the Immigration and Foreigners Act 2025.
Maharashtra Control of Organized Crime Act 1999. Asina chingba aikhoigi Indian Constitution ki Article 246 ki makhada Schedule 7 the piriba step list ki entry 1 amasung entry 2 the piriba lamdam amagi state amagi masagi law and order lamdam adu ngak chenanabagi Article 246 ki makhada state subject oina public order amasung police state ki subject laibanina atop state sing da su tawgibanina Manipur da su hojik chathra iba organized crime mayam highness of killings, contract killings, narco-terrorism. Irrespective of community, Maitay oigera, Kuki oigera, Naga oigera, terrorism ni thabak tawriba, miyadaki khang piriba, kayan ba thabak tawriba singa se. Masi mapung pana control to laksen ba yana na bagidamakta asigumba special and stringent oiba law masembagi matam yaure.
Police released Imagi Maira President Tokchom Sujata and 4 other members late last night following intense protest by the organization's members and local residents. The 5 members of Imagi Maira were picked up by a team of Lumphel Police Station from Manipur Legislative Assembly Complex, where they were demanding an emergency assembly session to discuss the state's prevailing crisis. As the detention stretched into the evening, tensions escalated outside a police station where women and youth gathered to demand their unconditional release, following which they were finally freed around 11:50 p.m. Speaking to reporters, Sujata highlighted the harsh realities in the state, noting that innocent civilians continue to die and thousands of IDPs remain languishing in relief camps and everyday life remains chaotic. She reiterated Imagi Maira's demand for a legislative session to address the grim situation. Sujata further noted that the organization had previously served a 5-day ultimatum alongside a 5-point charter of demands to Governor Ajay Kumar Phalla, Chief Minister Imnang Khemchand and Speaker Thokchom Satyabrata. She explained that they marched to the assembly complex to seek a response but staged a protest outside after finding the gates locked, leading to their arrest. The Imagi Maira president also claimed that police informed them to return this morning.
so panjan ba du phare akoi namam ga su phare akoi se moi police ma'am lae noi du di tawgunu ko akoi pham ga ngai re noi pau phongna biro office beram to su na ro na tra kana moi rom da gi ani moi gi lai ba members sing MLA sing sina respond am tang pibiramo akoi session se numit tarang ani le pham gani na tra ka kunthra ni le pham gani na tra tha taruk le pham gani akoi di pami da any answer du pam bai wa ni haina da na khoi si le ra kan da pau phongna ri du to ri sum tor matam di sum ho ga pung se manga ga minute tara kun ka selak pa si da di akoi si loisalo na tra ga di noi ke no to ani na ha ba de gi mai tha gi bani ngasi di su ma chang kha adu gate ahum pan ba do gate ama khatang da chani ba ima sing du gi pen da simfeti moi gi mosne ni khalaga to boya ba po to he na sarkar na khoi de yengna boy no urak pa se ba si akoi voice law di le poi akoi adu hanjan so hai le gi ni.
Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation, JFD, has submitted a reminder to the Manipur governor and the chief minister, urging them to hold census operations until Manipur NRC is updated using 1951 as the base year. The memorandum, signed by JFD Convener Jitendra Ningomba, urges the state government to press the central government to update the state's NRC before census operations. It further emphasizes the urgent need for this update to maintain accurate demographic data and restore public trust in census-related affairs. While linking the ongoing unrest to the influx of illegal immigrants, the memorandum highlights how an NRC update with the 1951 base year is crucial to resolving the immigration crisis. It also urges the state government to secure the Government of India's approval for the update by August 6. President of Handloom Promotion Council, Mani Chingtam Luang, has emphasized on the role of handloom industries in driving the economy of Manipur. Chingtam Luang was speaking during 27th State Handloom Day observance, which was organized by Handloom Promotion Council, Manipur, and the DHS of Department of Handlooms and Textiles at Castle Hotel and Palace Compound today. Speaking on a sideline, Chingtam Luang, the observance of State Handloom Day gives an opportunity to encourage handloom weavers in the state. While emphasizing on important role of weavers to boost the economy of the state, Chingtam Luang highlighted the need for state government to give more focus on supporting the handloom weavers in both hills and valley districts of Manipur.
Pisaroi chamaga kunthra mongni akoina handak kai khumna jaribasi sigi manungda tongan ba Manipur da khunda minari ba community sing maraktagi koi mitei pangal gi yaure ukul gi tangkul gi sinau sing yaure chandel gi anal sing yaure aduga maring yaure adu mitei pangal yaure adigi Senapati district tagi moi kambu sing koi paumai na chingba kambu yaubire koi mitei yaure beri degi smai tawraga integrity ama mayam lawnari basi ekoi gi thabak sida phi saba sida di loina mak integrity lei masi chauba masi platform ama ekoi ohelaga asagi cultural integrity jo dum yaujare by the by asagi economy integrity ne basi ekoi amaru werisi self tong integrity gi movement si handloom handicrafts gi ekoi hauba yai haibasi gi movement amasuni ekoi na manungda thamjari basi.
The High Court of Manipur has appointed Professor R.K. Hemakumar as the Vice Chancellor in charge of Manipur University as an interim arrangement following the retirement of Professor Sumitra Phanchopam. The order was passed by the High Court on Friday after Professor Sumitra Phanchopam, who had been serving as the Vice Chancellor in charge under a similar arrangement made by the court, retired from service. While issuing the order, the court observed that Professor R.K. Hemakumar is the senior-most professor in the university after the retirement of Professor Sumitra Phanchopam. Accordingly, the court directed him to assume charge as a vice-chancellor in charge until further orders or until a regular appointment is made. The appointment is intended to ensure the smooth functioning of the university during the interim period, pending the appointment of a regular vice-chancellor. Forum for Global Studies, in collaboration with South African BRICS Youth Association, organized the Viksit Bharat Young Leadership Summit 2026 at India International Centre in New Delhi today. Former Manipur Lok Sabha MP Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan attended the program, and in his address, Dr. R.K. Ranjan highlighted that India, with world's largest youth population, the fastest growing major economy, and a civilizational tradition, world's largest youth population, the fastest growing major economy, stands at a threshold, and South Africa, which is the cradle of one of humanity's most powerful moral revolutions, brings to the summit a spirit forged in the fire of resistance, reconciliation and renewal. He asserted that when India and South Africa speak together, they carry the weight of more than 2 billion people. They carry the memory of Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela. Minority Affairs, OBC and SC Commissioner Armstrong Palme underscored the vital need for hard work in achieving success. He was speaking at the 23rd Arts and Literary Meet at Needy Home Academy in Mapao Jingtun Kulen, Kampope District, which was held under the theme Role of Christianity and Morality in Education. Speaking further, Armstrong Palme advised students to aim for a significant place in society instead of being complacent with their academic success. He also appealed to teachers to employ teaching methods that help students learn easily while providing more insightful knowledge. Meanwhile, the Namanjur University Associate Professor Rambam Noni advised students to embrace harmonious coexistence among various communities and to stay away from drugs and other intoxicants.
Did very well in my class 11 to 12. I scored 96 in maths, 95 in physics, 93 in chemistry. I thought, I have beaten all these Bengali boys, you know. I thought, I've done very well. Then when I went to Delhi, my class physics had 40 students. When the teacher started teaching, seriously, I do not understand anything. Okay? So,
education is also about de-learning. Right? De-learning of what? Hatred. You have to de-learn hatred. You have to learn loving each other. You have to, be hopeful. You don't have to be always pessimistic about your society, your world, your worldviews. If you see all these things, I think we have to move far beyond the conventional design of education, where we thought that it is all about getting good degrees and good marks, not really so. So in that sense, I think we have a responsibility in this age of difficult times. We have to have a process of de-learning.
We shall now take a short break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV News.
SKTV local operators singidamak nungairaba pau puduna luxury high speed internet IPTV OTT yauna atai khudongchaba kya piriba SKTV gi saruk ama oibiu franchise ki kuthangda mapangal kalaba connection facility leijare local cable operator ama oiduna miyamda news amasung entertainment program sing yauhanbiu SKTV gi technology amasung magul leiraba service asida adumsi yaubiu Akupa Marol Gidamak, mobile number 7005-259-437, Natraga 8974-209-157 da call Taubiratuna Kangbi Bayagani.
Welcome back. Now moving on, Manipur police arrested 3 individuals and seized a large quantity of narcotic drugs in separate operations. During a routine check at the Lengongpopi checkpost in Jiribam district, police intercepted a Ford EcoSport bearing registration number AS01DJ6360 and recovered 5.21 kg of brown sugar. The driver, identified as 42-year-old Bhima Panika from Assam's Karbi Anglong district, was arrested. In a separate raid at Kwakta Ward number 3, police arrested a 27-year-old woman, Shahana, after finding 70 grams of suspected heroin powder at her residence. On the other hand, 35-year-old Mirai Mayum Razak Ahmad was arrested at his home in Yaripok Tulihal Mayaleka in connection with an existing NDNPS Act case previously registered at the Patsoy police station. In a significant crackdown on the illicit drug trade, the Assam Special Task Force (STF) has successfully intercepted a major consignment of narcotics near Guwahati, leading to the arrest of 3 individuals from Manipur. Acting on specific intelligence inputs, a joint team of STF and Kamrup police intercepted a Tata Nexon bearing registration number AS11AA6800 at Amengal. The team found 50,000 Yaba tablets containing methamphetamine, weighing around 5 kg and worth 12.5 crore rupees in international market from the vehicle. Police also recovered 5 soap cases containing heroin weighing about 67.5 grams. The drug were being transported from Kokching to a western Assam district via Amengal. And the team arrested 3 occupants of the vehicle, KH Tabish, age 24, Tekcham Avinash, age 41, and Nong Mai Tim Bishwajit, age 38. The 3 accused persons have been taken into custody and necessary legal action has been initiated into this case. Security forces and Manipur police arrested 7 active militant cadres belonging to different prescribed outfits in separate operations conducted across Kokching, Imphal East, Chandal and Ternopal districts. Security forces arrested 3 cadres of KCP MFL from the general area of Gampazol village at border pillar number 69 and the Moljam police station in Chandal district yesterday. The arrested persons are Yumkaibam Rajit, age 26, of Kuraning Tobong in Imphal East district, Kumantem Vidya Sagar, age 24, of Sangaitel Karong in Imphal West district, and Hemam Arun Singh, age 27, of Marang Mamang Jingjal and Bishnupur district. On July 31, security forces arrested an active cadre of the KCP Noyon outfit, identified as self-styled Second Lieutenant Sarangtem Rahul Singh of Palil Mayalekai from the Palil Leimanai Jingjin area and Kokching police station in Kokching district. In another operation on the same day, Manipur police arrested an active Pre-Pak Pro cadre involved in extortion activities. The arrested individual was identified as Ningthojam Nanal Mete, alias Lantong Akpa, age 41, a resident of Kurai Konsam Lekai. He was apprehended from the same locality under Parampad police station in Imphal East district. Earlier on July 30, security forces arrested 2 active Pre-Pak cadres from the general area between border pillar number 80 and 81 and the More police station in Ternopal district. The arrested individuals were identified as Takelbam Iaifaba, age 25, and Kumukjam Tondonba, age 22. Apunba Manipur Matam Ishay Kanglup Ame kicked off its Patriotic Month 2026 observance from Western Gate of Kangla and with a music campaign event at Chudachan Higher Secondary School today. Artists, members of AMIC along with teachers and students of Chudachan Higher Secondary School attended the program. Speaking on the sideline, President of AMIC Sumura Laipam Nabachandra said the Patriotic Song campaign is being organized to instill sense of patriotism to present and future generations and also to remind people about the courage, bravery and sacrifices of our forefathers. He further informed that music campaign will be conducted at various schools and colleges during the month-long observance.
Awa loina kok tho kan thabak leina loi kok tho kan loina mak school khuding de khun chat la nga si angang sing haure ba angang sing sila dung mi ihul do ichel do tamhane we tam ting si nga hodok chabani kangla gi seng lawa lai phalnen ke nong chup thong si dai khuna hodok chabani aduna lebak miam na mating pangbiu lebak miam na khu support tobiu am ina to job khuting da apan ba pibi gano ai khuna lebak sibakal na bagi tamak ta angang sing sila lebak ni magi thamoi da chang na bagi tamak ta khuni isi sakadori bani aduna lebak miam da khu support tobiu miam khudimak na sarkar na amadi ate te deliver NGO miam na khu support tobiu ha na ngasi seng level lai phamlen si kok non jari.
AMSU's ongoing Matho Sangba Tabum campaign, which marks the precursor event to the 61st Hunger Marches Day, was conducted at a school in the Imphal East District today. AMSU Vice President Narim Wangamba and school lecturer Aruna attended as the main dignitaries. Speaking at the gathering, Wangamba advised students to look beyond textbooks and contribute to uplifting society. He urged them to cultivate self-reliance, lamenting that Manipur has yet to experience a true spirit of independence despite the nation celebrating Independence Day annually. Wangamba also highlighted how youth drive transformation in developed countries. AMSU General Secretary Salam Changkhwanba led similar campaigns across 3 other schools in the district. The first Deliberation Mid-Com third track meeting of NIT Manipur alumni was held today at NIT Manipur Langol, Lamphel. The event was graced by Dean Students Welfare Dr. Ngangbam Rameji, Dean RNC Professor Ahibam Dinamani Singh, and HOD ECE Dr. Ashish Ranjan as presidium members. NIT Manipur Registrar Professor K.H. Tomba Singh welcomed the gathering of over 15 alumni from various batches. Key resolutions were passed to strengthen the association, and representatives from Sparkle Edu Services, Hyderabad, who attended as invitees, also explored potential collaborations for future alumni activities. The meeting concluded with a vote of thanks delivered by the presidium members. Fourth Foundation Day of Langol View Hospital and Research Institute Private Limited was celebrated today at its Lamphel Conference Hall. The event was attended by its chairman Hawaibam Ratnakumar, managing director Hawaibam Shirdev, board director W. Basanti, medical superintendent Dr. Nomaitem Karuna, Langol View Nursing and Healthcare Research Institute managing director Dr. Hawaibam Shivendev, and principal Dr. M. Memcha as the main dignitaries. Main highlights of the celebration included a presentation of Best Employer Awards and appreciation certificates to dedicated staff.
Private person Manipur ko mayam je. Say aya may water you yan ang kumahag matin hangi. Ngayon hindi je kau mo mo ito ba? Ato pa man ako ni ISD commission team Korean Christian Patriotic sinay na mas kesa to. Ay nako may upali na do as Direction adom ay na
institute se Langol View ki maminda ako na training institute se hango na mas da ako fully staff si tungan ba natin mo na tungan na daw gano ako institute hay na hayja di bewada ni staff ti som su loy na mag ani mag loy na mag pun mag ni tana ra ta wala mag tani ko aduna institute si da huji hore ko na perali group hore sisu yam thajadana satra phanyam na noy nya ko urangani yausalae aduga nursing is almost yabagi lambida hujik nairabani.
Joint Committee Didim Manipur has condoled the demise of its former co-convener El Purnima, who passed away on July 27. In a press note issued by its chief convener S.K. Mangang, it is informed that a condolence meeting was held at its office located at Kuakaito, Sangay Pro, and members of Joint Committee Didim Manipur observed 2-minute silence in honor of the departed soul. The committee also remembered the contributions of El Purnima to the society. Chief Medical Officer Thobal, Directorate of Health Services Manipur, Lamjingba Khangapok, and PHC Wangjing Lamding jointly organized a day-long free medical camp at Aikoigi Yumjal Elderly Home in Khangapok Part 3, Lamdaipung today. About 400 individuals attended the medical camp, which also availed free laboratory tests. Medicines were also distributed to attendees for free.
Lamjingbagi kem sida asigumlaba yamna mateng oiraba ana layeng sangi anaba singi hidang langtak hadi piba punamak ase agoi khambuk apunba mara pai bilupna mafam khuding makta akhoi support tawjani tawgani hainasu lei adu tawsu tawjagini huju masu akhoi tawjari.
Unorganized Workers and Employees Congress Chairman Thodam John extended warm greetings to unorganized sector workers on the organization's 9th Foundation Day celebration. Also known as the Kamgar and Karamchari Congress (KKC), the group is an official frontal wing of the Indian National Congress and was established under the leadership of Rahul Gandhi in 2017. In his message, John wished for the growth and progress of all unorganized sector workers. He also appealed to them to strive together toward bringing peace and development to society. Now in sports news, Manipuri boxer Mandengbom Jadumani settles for silver medal in men's 55 kg boxing event of the ongoing Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. In the final match that was played today, Australia's Jayadikshan defeated Jadumani to claim the gold medal. The opening round caught observers by surprise when Jadumani Mandengbom edged it 3-2 with a flurry of late punches, responding to Dixon's early success with backhand counters. However, the second round saw Dixon assert full control, sweeping all 5 judges 5-0 with sharp, well-timed combinations. Knowing he held the upper hand on the scorecards, the Australian adopted a measured approach in the final frame, expertly countering Jadumani Mandengbom's relentless attacks. Despite a fierce late surge from the Indian pugilist in the dying seconds, Dixon secured the gold via a unanimous decision, leaving Jadumani Mandengbom to proudly claim a well-deserved silver. Meanwhile, despite the loss, family members of Jadumani at Irasham Balarembam Lekai celebrated the silver medal win of 22-year-old boxer. Speaking on a sideline, Mandengbom Milan, Jadumani's uncle, expressed happiness for Jadumani, who has won silver medal on his first Commonwealth Games. He also encouraged the boxer to work hard and change the color of his medal in the upcoming Asian Games, which will be hosted in Japan next month.
ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯗꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯕ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯟꯁꯤꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯥ ꯒꯣꯜ ꯂꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯆꯦꯠꯄ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯃꯥꯒꯤꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯒꯦꯝꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯕꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯀꯃꯟ ꯒꯦꯝꯁꯦ ꯃꯥ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕ ꯆꯪꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯃꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯑꯁꯣꯟꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯖꯄꯥꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯁꯤꯌꯥꯟ ꯒꯦꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯥ ꯄꯔꯐꯣꯔꯃꯦꯟꯁ ꯄꯤꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯆꯦꯠꯄ ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯑꯅꯤꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯕ ꯍꯧꯖꯔꯒꯅꯤ.
Now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Imphal, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was recorded at 23 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 97% in the morning and 65% in the evening. Manipur received 6.6 millimeters of rainfall in the past 24 hours. Now before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Steering wheel downstrike by tanker drivers disrupts supply of petrol and diesel in the state. Most oil pumps ran out of fuel. Centre releases tax devolution amounting to 1,09,019 rupees for 28 states. Manipur gets rupees 682 crores. And Union Minister Pratap Rao Ganpatrao Jadhav recommends Arjuna Award for Manipuri weightlifter Psychometer by Chanu, writes letter to Sports Ministry. And that's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.